hope you're having the most amazing day of your life, and also hope that this is the most productive day of your life. And may peace be upon you. My name is Izdihar. I'm a family financial consultant, and I hope stressed out moms take control of their financial life in 10 weeks using simple, manageable, and proven solutions. So thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to first and foremost invest in yourself. For things to change, I must change first. Okay, so this is a Tuesday, so I just came back from school from my daughter, and now I've got about 15 minutes before I have to go to another school run to pick up my son. So I'm going to create it to be very focused, very intentional, and very effective for today's session. Okay, so today's topic is about the secrets to effective money management solutions. The secret to effective money management solutions. Okay, so what kind of money habits can we see? What kind of money patterns that we see nowadays that is causing a lot of problem in families, that is causing a lot of mess, like a big mess in families' finances? So here it is. Okay, so most likely 80% of you tend to do this. Okay, I hope you guys can see what I wrote here. Okay, so first you get payday. Okay, maybe this is better, huh? So first you get payday. Okay, so payday, I'm gonna apologize that the lighting is not that clear. I'm trying to adjust the setting, but that's okay. So payday, you get it on day one, right? So what happens after that? And this is about 80% of you that is doing this. You pay other people first. So you've got money coming in, and the first thing that goes out is you pay other people. Who's the other people? Your mortgage, your rent, your bills, your insurance, your car, your groceries, your kids' activities, school, your kids' school, and various other things. Can you see? Payday first, other people first, and that money is going out to other people. And then at the end, I don't know if you can see, there's a tiny thing here, the little box. You, savings, and I put a little bit of question mark there, because this don't get to happen often. It doesn't get to happen often. And if you do get to save some money, what's going to happen is that you're going to play catch up with your previous bill, and then you're going to be using your savings. Okay, so this is the money habits, the destructive money habits that family nowadays are experiencing, are using, and it's causing a lot of mess. It's causing a lot of problems. Crazy, right? Because these are the things that we're told to do. These are the things that we're told to do by society. The first thing, when you get paid, you have to pay rent first. You have to pay your bills. You have to pay everyone else first, and then it's you. Assalamualaikum Khadija, hope you're well. Thank you for joining. So today's topic is about the secret to effective money management solution. This is the destructive money pattern habits, and 80% of you is going to do this. Okay, don't take my word from it. Don't take my word from it. If you really want to know the truth, look at your numbers. Look at your numbers, look at your finances, look at your bank accounts, look at your bank statement, look at your credit cards, look at your receipts. Numbers never lie. Numbers tell you a story. The numbers is a reflection of you, who you are being around money, and your habits, your personalities, your money blueprint is telling you a story. And most likely, first thing that comes out, payday, other people, rent, mortgage, car insurance, car, everything else. Then maybe you, okay? So this is what is causing the problem in families. Because a lot of people say, I don't have money to save. I don't have enough to save. Why? Because they kept paying other people first, okay? They kept paying other people first. It's unhealthy, it's destructive. We have already seen the results of this. You have seen the results of this because you're struggling. You're struggling, you're worried, you're stressed out, you're anxious. You have playing catch up. You've got a lot of things to pay. You've got high expenses for the family. Okay? So, thank you, Khadija. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so what is the solution for this? What is the universal principles that is going to help you break free and transform from this destructive patterns? What is it? Okay? I was in this position before too. Okay? I pay other people first. I was in the same position. Okay? And I was blessed. I'm blessed to go to the best school in the world. I'm really thankful and grateful for that. But even when I went to the best school in the world, they didn't teach me about money management. So I had to learn. I had to really fail. You know, like I shared before, how my friend told me that in 6 months' time I was going to go under, like, you know, gone were my savings and everything else. So that was the moment, you know, that I realized this. Okay? The solution for that is, okay, remember, you have to think outside the box. You have to be creative now. You have to stop following what other people say, and you have to stop following what society tells you. Because otherwise, you're not going to be breaking free of that vicious circle. So the solution is first. Okay, I'm not going to cover my face. I'm going to go here a little bit. Bear with me. First. So who's first in here? You. You are going to be first. No matter what, honor yourself. No matter what, honor yourself. Make yourself a priority. When you honor yourself and make yourself priority, things are going to shift. The reason that you're not have any savings is because you don't even make yourself a priority, because you're so busy paying other people first. And guess what? Who's going to get rich? Them. Okay? So number 2 is jars. Number 3 is automation. Okay? So first, remember, first. Can you type in first in the comment box below so that I know I'm reaching out to you, and also it is registering in your memory. So type in first in the comment box below. Okay? So what do I mean by first? Okay. This is what I'm proposing, okay? This is based on the money management system of the most successful people in the world. Check it out. You can go and check out those people. Robert T. Kiyosaki, the most successful real estate investors. T. Harv Eker, Brian Tracy. Check them out and see for yourself. This is what they do, okay? When they get a pay on day 1, the first thing that they do is pay themselves first. If you watch my videos before, the rule is pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Type in first in the comment box below so that I know I'm reaching out to you. Most importantly, that you are registering this in your mind. Okay? So register this first. Pay yourself first. Honor yourself. Make yourself a priority no matter what. Pay yourself first. Okay, you probably have heard this principle before, but this is critical because what's here isn't working, and it's causing people a lot of problems and issues and causing a big mess. Can you see? A big mess in your finances. Okay, so pay yourself first. The second part that I shared was jars. Okay, when you pay yourself, you're going to go for your jars. Remember, in my previous video, if you missed it, don't worry about it. You can always watch the replay. I've saved all my videos in my timeline, so you can always check out the replay. Okay, remember, pay yourself first. So your first is going to come out and go all to your jars. You've got your financial freedom account jar. That's the thing that you have to pay first. Out of the first paying yourself, the first thing has to go into financial freedom account. No exception. No exception. No compromising. Regardless what circumstances is, pay yourself first. Even if it's just $5. That's how much I started with. $5 in my jar. Right? It's not about the money. It's not about the amount. It's about your success habit. When you start to honor yourself, you start to put integrity back in your life, and you start to make yourself a priority, things shift. For things to change, I must change first. So first, pay yourself first, and then financial freedom account. I've talked again also about charity. You always need to give back. Always need to give back. Whatever it is that you get as a blessing on the income, always make sure that you give back at least 2.5%, because that 2.5% does not belong to you. It belongs to the society. It belongs to the people in need. Okay? Remember, we live in the world of duality. You get an income coming in, you also need to be helping other people. There we go. And then gifts. Put some money in your gift jar, because you know it's going to be someone else's birthday. You're going to be, meeting people. You're going to have birthday parties for your kids. You're going to be your parents' birthdays or your family members. There's going to be Teacher's Day. There's going to be Father's Day. It's going to be Mother's Day. It's going to be Grandparents' Day. It's going to, it never ends. Teacher Appreciation Day. So make sure from now, put the money in there. And then the LTSS jar, which is the long-term savings for spending. Like for me, I used it to pay for my vacation. I used it to pay for, for cars, for buying a new TV, buying a new laptop, or things like that, okay? And then your play jar, and then your education jar. So play. Remember, our inner child wants to play too. You've worked so hard in your investing and saving here, you need to offset it by playing. And that's the jar, the only jar that you get to blow all the amount and leave at least $10 in there, all the amount, every single amount on anything that you want. So it's your happy jar basically. And then the last one is your education jar. So which means that you putting money inside your learning, to your growth. Start to invest in yourself too, okay? Then after you've done all that, then you can pay the other people what you owe them. So this way, no matter what, when you automate this, I touch things once, that is the law of productivity. When you start to automate, start to put this into perspective, start to put this into structure, you'll start to see little by little, your savings will start to increase. Your savings for investment and yourself will start to increase because you're prioritizing yourself, you're putting yourself first, you're honoring yourself. So, I cannot say that enough about honoring yourself, because in the past, I haven't been honoring myself. I've been honoring other people, which is also a necessity, but putting myself last, like this. I always put myself last. And whatever was left over, usually there isn't much, and it will start be a mess in my life. So, no matter what, it doesn't matter the amount. Again, it does not matter the amount. I started with just $5. I started with just $5. So you have no excuse at all. I started with just $5 and build it up, build it up, build it up. And for me, the first thing that come out from my account is go towards my jars. And for me, I live on, my jars is about 30% of my income. So 30% of my income goes into my jars. Okay, and I live on 70% of my income. My intention is to make it grow so that I only live on 20% of my income and save and invest and help other people with the rest of 80% of their income. Start somewhere. Start right now. Take control of your life, because if you don't take control of your money, it is going to control you. Okay, just something to my head as a recommendation, what people or what the my coach, my amazing guru, always recommends to me. Though you would put about 10% in all of your jars and 5% of the gifts. So you're essentially saving and investing 50%, 50 to 55%, and leaving on 45 to 50%. It's kind of balanced. So I'm at 30% of saving and investment and 70% on expenses. Okay, so this works. I've been practicing this for years and years and years, and every time I always learn something new. So this has been able to keep my family and my finances in check, in integrity, because I only spend what I have. Okay, so If you find that you get value from this video, please like, comment, and share. And so I saw some of you were liking that video, so awesome! Thank you. I really appreciate it because I want to help people and I want other people to get value too. Okay, I do also offer free 45-minute consultancy session for those stressed out moms. If you want to speak with me, just send me a personal message or leave a comment below and then we can chat. Okay, remember, don't be in the pain and suffering alone because we human beings are not designed to be on our own. Reach out for help. Yesterday I shared about reaching out for help. Okay, that was one of the things that made a shift in my life. Okay, reach out for help. Reach out to someone who you can trust. Reach out to someone who is going to be honest with you. Reach out to someone who cares about you. Reach out to someone who really wants to see you successful. And when you are successful, they are behind you every step of the way, seeing you become more and more successful. So when you have those people in your life, you give blessings to them and you keep them close because those people are precious in your life. Okay, I gotta go and go for a school run and pick up my son. So thank you for watching, everyone, and have an amazing day. May peace be upon you and take control of your life right now. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.